G'day, Michael Guest here. What a cracking afternoon to be on the beach. And what's going to be even better is I'm going to cook some crabs. So I've caught a few crabs in some pots that I put out just recently, or yesterday actually. And so I've got the gas bottle hooked up, and this thing's a fantastic idea. It comes on a big stand, and it's a crab or prawn cooking pot that you can just sort of take with you and get it fired up. So I've grabbed some water, nice clean water out of the estuary here, and that's always the best water I reckon to cook your crabs in. Pretty simple method. I'm going to drop them into that rumbling boiling water and time it for 7 minutes. We'll pull it out, put it in some ice water in the bucket here, and then I'm going to show you how to get the meat out of a blue swimmer crab. All right, take that lid off, pop that off there, and then down in there's our, tip those straight in, pop that lid back on, and they'll be ready to go in about 7 minutes. Perfect. So that's 7 minutes boiling time, so I'll just pop that lid off and then pick the basket up inside here out of that boiling hot water and then straight down into this nice clean seawater and give them a cool off straight away. So I want to cool that off. And then what I've done is I've got a bucket there with some ice and like an ice slurry, so that will chill them right off. Once I've got them cooled right down, I'm going to pull one apart and show you how I clean crabs anyway. Quick and easy way of doing it. If you love crabs, you soon work out how to get the best out of them. I think some people are, excuse me, a little bit turned off with crabs because they find that they're too hard. You know, it's not like a prawn where you can just take the shell and the head off and they're pretty all right to go. But there's some tricks to getting that meat out. We'll go through that in a minute, eh? All right, into the ice slurry. Straight in there, and that's just simply ice and salt water, and that'll chill them right down. You can see that ice in there. It's super cold, big lump of it there. All right, we'll let those guys cool down. It'll probably take 10 minutes or so, and then we'll pull one apart. All right, we've chilled our crabs down. They're nice and cold. Had their cooking process. We'll grab a couple up here and let's have a look, and let's show you how to pull one apart. Pretty easy. This is a male, this one. Fingernail up underneath there, under the shell, and just simply peel that off like that. Easy as that. So I'll just sit the waste down there for a minute. And then what I'll do, I've got a bucket of clean water here. So that actually it's the bucket that I boiled the crabs in, has got clean fresh water in it. So we'll remove the lungs. So that's the lungs, all of that there. Break that sort of front part away. Give that a good rinse. That's nice clean salt water. And there we go, ready to rock and roll. Just push that away. So I'll show you on this one as well, once again. In there, break that away. I'll do it over here this time. Pull all that out. That's all waste. That's their lungs there. So pull those away, pull those lungs away. Get your finger in there, pull that mouth section out. And you're just left with a bit of muck there that we want to clean out. Give it a good rinse. In there as well. And they're done, they're ready to eat. So let's go. So first things first, easily pull that apart like so. And then I've got a little bowl there. I thought we could just slide it in there. Once you pull that first back leg out, quite often some meat will come out, as you can see there. Just pinch that straight into our bowl. And all of these legs have got, these little joints have got meat in them. It's beautiful meat, so if you're just eating it, you can squeeze that out, eat that straight away. I'll pop that in there. There's not much left in that one, not much left in that flipper. You can go into the waste bin. And then once we get down and then into the legs, all of these legs, break the end off the legs, squeeze them up. There's crab meat in there. And these are not big crabs by any means. They're only sort of just over legals, these fellas here. But that's the way it is, that's what we caught. So squeeze that leg out. So once again, there's really not much in there. Maybe a tiny bit if you're super keen. Squeeze that out. Done. And we'll leave the nipper for a minute. So this is the main body section. So you can push that through this way with your finger. Pull all that's beautiful meat there. Pull all that meat out through there, pull that out. So that's pretty much that first section. That's complete. That's all done. So that's all empty. Then what we do where the legs come through here, we can break that open again. Through there like so. And then you can get your fingernail and just gently push all that meat out. So that comes out. Because it's in little segments. That section comes out as well. That's a bit of shell, we'll get rid of that. And that's pretty well done and dusted there. If you're super keen, you can get in and suck all the good bits out of there as well. But I'm just trying to show you a quick and easy way to do it. Here again, quite often you squeeze that up, you can pull that meat out of there, that bit there as well. And look, I'm throwing these bits away, but if you're really keen, you could probably throw some garlic and butter in a pan and some herbs and then cook that down and make a nice crab bisque out of that. So it's up to you how far, like the more we use our resources to the max, I think that's the best thing. Same as these crabs that were caught with some flathead heads from some flathead that I filleted and ate the fillets and then used the frames to catch some crabs. So it's a nice little circle going on there. That's all done. So there you go. That's one half of a crab. That's how fast you can do it. This is a pair of crab crackers. I don't know where I got these things from. You can use a pair of pliers, but they're ideal just to give that a pinch, maybe a second pinch. Pinch the knuckle because there's meat in that knuckle there, and pinch that section. Once you pinch that, you can easily break that open, and there's that big piece of meat in the nipper. There's a little bit there. We'll pinch that out of there. That's done. Open that up. Open that main nipper up like that, and there. And there's sort of a section of cartilage through the middle. You just strip that off that cartilage, like that. That's done. If you actually hang on to that piece there, that can be a really good digging, that sort of nipper. So I can get into this part of the other part of the nipper, and if I need to, I'll get this piece out first. You can get in there and then clean that piece of crab meat out if it'll let me. It's really not really doing it at the minute, but that's all right. We'll go from the other way and push it through. So if I get that crab nipper, push that through, and I can pull all that meat out of there as well. So you can use a little fork, or you can buy little crab tools, little cleaning tools. They can help you do all this. But I tell you, it's not that difficult. That's done. There's nothing left in there. That's done, that's done, that's done. So that's one half of a crab, so it's so easy. You just keep motoring along through. Once again, take those 3 legs all off. Well, those ones have actually pulled some meat out, so we'll strip that, strip that, strip that, break that section off, squeeze that meat out of the legs. Easy as that. Gone, gone. That one there, squeeze that out. Oh, wow, yum, so good. Squeeze that bit out. So good, done. Back into that main section. Like, it's really easy. Once you get into it, squeeze that part out. It's quick and easy to clean a crab. And I think some people, they go into, into store and they have a look and go, oh, there's crab traps there. Should I, shouldn't I? They catch a crab and they go, wow, it's too hard. Well, you can see it's not difficult at all. It's a matter of getting in, having a crack. And I tell you, I'm just about done there. So that's one crab done almost in only a few, it's probably only a couple of minutes, and I've done probably more talking than I should, but I'm going to do some eating in a minute. So there you go. Give it a go. It's pretty simple catching yourself a feed of crabs, and it's even easier. And look at that, that's starting, that's just that small crab there. Once I do a few more of these, I'm going to have plenty to chow down on. The way I like to do it, get some Jats biscuits, a little bit of mayonnaise, drop some crab meat on there, a bit of black pepper, squeeze the lime juice. Beautiful.